What if Hinata was born an Uchiha and Sasuke was born a Hyuga?
Chapter 15. Searching Hinata. The search partier continues on looking for Hinata. Everyone kept on searching for her. During 2 days they could not find her in every villages outside of the Land of Fire. Until they all regroup if they have any details and leads where Hinata at. They could not find her and a moment later suddenly, they encountered the Akatsuki. Kakuzu and Deidara appeared. The Akatsuki are about to attack the search party. Kakashi opens his Sharingan. Deidara summons and utilizing all clay explosions. They all attack. Kakuzu utilizing all of his 5 hearts and then attack Neji and Choji. Suddenly Sasuke and Hanabi saved them. Yamato uses his wood release to restrain and stop Kakuzu but he was free from Yamato's grasp. Naruto attacked him so many strikes and punches but Kakuzu kept on defending himself and block every attack. Lee joins in, teams up to help Naruto to fight Kakuzu. Suddenly one of the 5 hearts is about to attack Naruto, then he latches him and he is about to stole his but then Lee uses his leaf whirlwind to counter its attack to free Naruto. Sakura jumps and then she brutally destroyed one of Kakuzu's heart with a heaven kick of pain. Meanwhile the Inoshikacho trio, Sasuke and Tenten trying to think of a strategy to attack one of Deidara's clays. Then Deidara summons a clay dragon to burn all of them but they clearly dodged the attack and split up. Deidara have scattered clay bugs to blow them. Everyone have fall back. Deidara manages to flee. Sasuke decided to follow him. Sasuke told the others to help Naruto and the others. Inoshikacho, Tenten went back while Sasuke follows Deidara. Then Sasuke used an air palm to destroy the clay dragon and Deidara falls down. Then they both continue fighting at an open field. Like in canon. The fight plays exactly the same as it was where Sasuke fights Deidara in the original main story. But except it had some changes. Sasuke has no cursed mark nor he is not an Uchiha to defend himself, he only used his gentle fist techniques to fight. Unless he has the strength of 100 seal to gain and increase his strength and abilities to boost up his chakra and his 8 trigrams jutsu. Then he summons Katsuyu to protect him. Sasuke have overused the strength of 100 seal and somehow his chakra getting low and then deactivates the seal until he turned frailed. Like an old man. He have dodged so many clay bombs. Katsuyu saved him before Sasuke gets exploded. Deidara tried to find him. Then after that, Sasuke is recovered and revert back to his young age and increases his chakra again and uses a shadow clone to fight Deidara. He uses a shadow clone to keep it busy to think LF a plan. After the fight Sasuke's clone has dissolved and he manages defeated Deidara and Sasuke tried to negotiate with him. Elsewhere Naruto and others are still trying to fight off Kakuzu but he is too strong to handle and his 4 hearts are keep on protecting him. The Inoshikacho and Tenten arrive. Then later Kakashi was wounded. Sakura and Hanabi saved him and hide him to heal. Hanabi is staying to recover him. Sakura joins them to help stop Kakuzu. Naruto think of a plan to stop Kakuzu and his 4 hearts. Naruto had an idea. He decides to split up each of them would fight against 4 of Kakuzu's heart. Naruto struggles to create the biggest Rasengan, aka wind-style Rasenshuriken. But he not enough of chakra to recharged. Everyone duke it out. Many have tried and then Neji and Tenten are injured. One of the hearts are destroyed thanks to Choji's super expansion techniques. Then there is 3 hearts left. Kakuzu is almost barely weakened because he is losing a lot of his hearts. He decided to merge 3 hearts into himself. Everyone are attack while Naruto style managed to use Rasenshuriken but it's not enough. Kakuzu latches Neji and Shikamaru and Kakuzu is about to remove the hearts but Hanabi and Tenten cut off the threats to free them. Sakura was calling out Naruto, "How are things going?" Naruto replied, "Just a little bit more. I needed more time to get it right, hold on guys." Back to Sasuke, still negotiating and interrogate Deidara. Deidara would not tell why him and Kakuzu are attacking them. Because they have ordered to capture Naruto. Deidara tells that he would steal Naruto's 9 tails to absorb its chakra to create a weapon that could destroy the entire villages and it could rule the world. Sasuke now know why the Akatsuki are capturing tailed beast just like Gaara who his tailed beast was stolen and absorbed its power. Suddenly Deidara snapped and gone crazy. He pulled out a clay and then revealed his chest and removed the stitched, revealing a mouth, and somehow he ate the last piece portion of his clay and creating a C0 jutsu to make himself a self-destruct explosive art. Sasuke realized it and he runs away and warned the others to get out of the field. Elsewhere, back at battling Kakuzu. Everyone are down and Naruto is the only one left to fight Kakuzu. Then he uses his shadow clones to wrestle him. Then he have successfully managed to charge and created a wind-style Rasenshuriken and throw it at Kakuzu and result his death. All his 3 hearts are crushed. All of his hearts and himself are shattered as a result of his death. Naruto is tired and running low on chakra, but he have helped the others to wake up. Suddenly Sasuke arrive and told everyone to get out of the field because Deidara used a clay explosion jutsu to cause himself to engulf a massive self-destruct explosion to blow up the entire field. Sasuke calls out Akamaru to carrying others' safety. Hanabi, Neji, Yamato, Lee and Choji wakes up and then carrying everyone who are unconscious including Kakashi. Sasuke told to fall back and get out of the range. They all run but they could not make it, but Yamato had an idea. He uses a giant wood-style barrier to protect themselves. Deidara have exploded himself using C0 exploding jutsu and cause a massive explosion. All the trees in the fields and forest are blown up and blown away due to the wind from the explosion is massively stronger because of the explosion that acts like a nuclear bomb. After the explosion is gone, everyone are now fine and well, but the entire forest and fields are clear and no one dies. The field that Sasuke been there left a gaping hole. Deidara's body was never found. Kakuzu's body was gone because of the explosion. Everyone are still hurt. They all decided to go to a nearby village to stay for a while. They manages to sleep and recovered. Ino, Shikamaru, Kakashi, Sakura, and Tenten are hurt but they are barely alive. They all must rest for a while until they all fully recovered. From what Sasuke heard from Deidara's detail about why the Akatsuki are using the tailed beast for. He claims that it must absorbing its chakra power and strip it away. That's all the info that Deidara tells Sasuke about why the Akatsuki are aftering the tailed beast. He went to bed, rest and fell asleep. The next day Hinata and Team Hubby are searching the locations where Itachi is located. Suddenly Hinata saw a crow with a Sharingan. That could only be one thing. Itachi is near. Hinata told Team Hubby to stay and she will be back in a moment. Hinata have followed the crow and then suddenly Itachi comes out of the tree. Hinata is angry and she has been waited for so long to fight him again. But Itachi said to her that he doesn't wanna fight her. And then they talk and told Hinata that they must meet at the Uchiha hideout that was nearby. Itachi told his sister that he will wait for her there and she must go alone. Hinata understood and she would meet him there. Hinata meets up with Team Hubby and they all travel where they are going. They all heading to the Uchiha hideout. They have found the place that is located but suddenly they are stopped and encounters Kisame. Kisame told Hubby that Hinata would go there to meet Itachi alone. The search party are gathered and Kakashi tells the squad they must split up and find Hinata. Naruto, Sasuke, Hanabi and Shikamaru are heading to the east. Kakashi, Choji, Sakura, Akamaru, and Neji are going to the west. Yamato, Ino, Tenten and Lee are going north. Elsewhere, is there where Jiraiya is investigating at the village hidden in the rain. He want to find the source of the leader of the Akatsuki is rumored to be located. He then fought Konan and the 6 paths. He stole the animal path and give it to Fukusaku to hand over all the details and informations to send the message to Tsunade. Sadly Jiraiya as result of his death, killed by Pain using a chakra rods. Pain disposed the body, his body was fallen down in the water. Never to be found. Pain told Konan that they must be prepared to be ready to find Naruto Uzumaki and the 9 Tails. They are preparing to get Naruto and they are ready to attack the leaf. Back at Naruto, Naruto was stopped for a moment that he felt someone was dying and Sasuke says, "Hey, Naruto, why are you stopped?" Naruto replied, "No, nothing. It's just, some things went wrong. I felt someone must have just patted my back and I don't know why." Sasuke was confused but Naruto forgets it. They both continue moving forward. Then they all search the area if they seen any clues or whatnot. Suddenly Naruto encounters Itachi but then he cast a genjutsu and used a technique Koto Amatsukami. Itachi told Naruto that Hinata is already at the hideout with him, and Hinata is about to fight him and kill him. After Naruto was being cast and told Sasuke, Hanabi, Shikamaru that he know where Itachi was located. They run and Naruto point out the hill would appear to have a holes that resembles a window. It appears this probably a secret Uchiha hideout. They all run and then they head towards that hideout. Suddenly Naruto encounters Tobi Obito. He tries to occupy and distract them just to keep them away from Hinata and Itachi's fight. Naruto tried to fight Tobi but he is completely ineligible to fight him. Hinata finally face to face with his brother after 3 years of training. Her fist clenched in her anger and rage just got into her. Itachi is looking at his sister that she is really mad and upon realizing her eyes, they're like Orochimaru's pigment makeup. Her eyes activated her Sharingan and then with a slit-eye pupils like a snake. She activates Snake Sage mode and Sharingan at the same time. She is intensely about to challenge him and she is ready to kill him. Once and for all. Chapter 16. The Truth. Naruto and the rest of the air still fighting Tobi. Tobi is trying to distract them to defend and keep it occupied so that Hinata would fight her brother, Itachi. Hinata and Itachi's conflict plays exactly the same as the original timeline where Sasuke fights Itachi and then talk no jutsu about why Itachi trying to kill the clan. He told that he was helping with a person called Madara Uchiha to helping to kill the Uchihas. But in actuality he was trying to hide the truth from her that Itachi was following orders by the leaf. Hinata was confused and she is starting to have a panic attack. Her heart could not stop beating and she has gone madly crazy over what she heard from Itachi. He explains the history. Hinata assumes he was lying. But Itachi also explains of the use of Mangekyo, that could cause blindness, which the only way to cure by taking someone else's eyes who are related by blood, specifically someone of a sibling intending to take it just for the reason. They both continue fighting. But then suddenly she realized she was fighting a clone and realized she was under a genjutsu. She stabbed Itachi through his chest and realizing it was a crow clone. She was free from his genjutsu. Then they both clash. Both Hinata and Itachi uses fireball jutsu at each other. Then uses swords to fight. Suddenly the roof of the hideout explodes. Naruto and the others witness the hideout is exploded, then it caused fire. Team Hubby witness it. Suigetsu could not stand it. So he is going in and help Hinata, but Kisame stops him. Suigetsu trying to go through and then the two are clashed. Back at the hideout, Itachi told Hinata, "Tell me, have you awakened the Mangekyo Sharingan?" Hinata replies, "As if I need them to defeat you with it. I have learned Snake Sage mode, so I could increasing my strength and mastered some snake elements that could gain my much strength and chakra." Itachi sighs and reply, "You do. You need them to defeat me, that was the point of me, sparing your life." Hinata charges and sliced his face and gave him a scar. Itachi realizes he is bleeding. Hinata smirk. Then Itachi said, "No matter, it just makes it all the more easy to kill you, my dearest sister." Hinata has the edge to increasing her chakra to overpower against her brother. She then transformed into her Snake Sage mode. Her Sage mode is far more powerful, very similar to Mitsuki's Sage mode in Boruto. Her light aura flame color is a brighter pink and purple variant. It resembles her canon counterpart's signature purple jacket color from Shippuden. Then she uses lightning release chakra to form a Chidori. Zigzag the entire field to dodge every flames, coming from Itachi's mouth using fire-style jutsu. Itachi could not believe what she is doing. Hinata runs faster than him. Then uses her striking shadow snake to attack him. 50 snakes are coming out from Hinata's arm but Itachi uses Amaterasu to burn and deflect her attack. All the snakes are burned, seemingly kill Hinata, but she shed her skin to escape from the Amaterasu. Itachi witnessed how much strong his baby sister manages to surpass his every technique and training she had learned. To the moment how proud of Hinata is doing all by herself to overcome her fear and she now uses her ultimate lightning release move to kill Itachi. Hinata uses Kirin to vaporize Itachi. The hideout was destroyed. Naruto and the others witness the hideout is destroyed. Tobi Obito witness it. So he decided to escape using Kamui teleport. Elsewhere Team Hubby still fighting Kisame but then they are interrupted and stopped by Zetsu. Zetsu tells Kisame they must escape. The two escaped. Team Hubby are on their way to get Hinata. The rain starts pouring down from the clouds. After Hinata uses Kirin. As things drags on, Itachi survived and he is almost weak in pain. Suddenly he coughed out blood. Itachi realizes he is sick. But trying to hide it. He now uses his own ultimate move. Itachi then utilizing his Susanoo to guard her attacks. Suddenly Hinata runs out of chakra left. She deactivates her Sage mode a bit. She is almost tired, but she would not give up. She uses summoning jutsu to summon Manda and 8 branches jutsu. Despite the battle plays out the same like the original, Itachi would withstand it. Hinata could believe Itachi's ultimate jutsu is completely invincible. Hinata could not fight back. Suddenly something went wrong. Hinata was in pain and her cursed mark spreads into her body. Then her body transformed into Orochimaru. He took over Hinata's body and uses the 8 branches snake jutsu. Somehow, Orochimaru survived from Hinata's attack. After he died, his leftover part of him is still within her body. Hinata took one piece of Orochimaru's DNA, or cells, so she would use it to gain strength and overcome her power. But he is planning to take advantage to take over by reincarnated into her body, like a karma seal where Ashiki tries to brand Boruto and plans to take over his body. Now he is reborn and he fights back against Itachi. Itachi tried to shield but it's way too strong to handle. So Itachi no other choice. Itachi beheaded Orochimaru and stabbed him using the sword of Totsuka to absorbing Orochimaru's body and removing Hinata's curse mark. Hinata is exhausted. She could not use her sage mode because she ran out of chakra left. Hinata tries to back away from Itachi. Itachi trying to walk slowly to get Hinata's eyes. In actuality, he never wanted her eyes. He wanted her to become strong just to hate him and keeping her safe. Hinata realizes Itachi holds his chest and coughs out blood and she realizes her big brother is sick. Itachi deactivates his Susanoo and he is getting close to Hinata. Hinata pulls out her sword, but then her hand shaking. She could not decide whether she could kill him or could let him die from sickness. She realized Itachi is sick when she witnessed him coughing blood. Hinata was surrounded. She dropped her sword. Itachi walked closer to her. He is about to take her eyes out. Suddenly he touched her face, gently rubbed her cheek and he told her, "I'm very sorry, Hinata. I am proud of what you did. Till next time. My sweet sister." He then kisses her forehead and dies, falling down in the process, resulting dying from an illness. Hinata was mortified and relieved what just happened. She is confused and froze. Itachi left a blood that has a kiss mark on Hinata's forehead. Hinata passes out, fast asleep. Hubby arrived and sees Hinata fallen down. Karen senses that the Leaf Ninja are on their way. Then suddenly Toby arrived from a teleport. They ask them to follow him. Taking Hinata's unconscious body to the vortex. Toby sees Itachi's dead body and then he took his Sharingan then enters the vortex. Heading to the Kamui dimension. Naruto arrives the hideout and then everything is destroyed. Backup arrived. They all searching if there's any signs of Hinata. They could not find her. Suddenly Hanabi found the body of Itachi but somehow, his eyes are gone. Everyone were shocked to see what had happened. Naruto and the others are still searching any remainings but nothing. Naruto is desperate. He could not find Hinata. Sasuke, Sakura-kan for him and their search for Hinata was a failure. Kakashi said that everyone must retreat. They must return back to the village. And inform their search of Hinata was a failure. They then took Itachi's body then they would inform to Tsunade that Hinata got away but took Itachi's Sharingan, leaving Itachi's lifeless body behind. 2 hours later Hinata awakened. She then recovered and rescuing by Toby, aka Obito. He is using the name Madara under an alias to hide his identity hidden. Obito removed his mask off and reveal he has a Sharingan. Hinata then realizes it and she uses Amaterasu to burn Obito but he escapes it. Obito spills the beans and he told her everything. Like in canon, the Uchiha were start an uprising against the Leaf. Itachi was ordered by Danzo to kill them. Danzo threatened Itachi if he does not do what he orders. Danzo is threatened to kill Itachi's sister, which is Hinata. Hinata was confused and she could not bear to hear from him. She starts having a panic attack. Her heart is beating fast. She is suffering what she have heard from Obito. Hinata snaps, and she yelled at Obito and called him a liar and so is Itachi but Obito did not flinch. He then grabbed her arm and restrained her to calm down. Obito told Hinata that everything what he said is all true. Itachi never wanted to kill the clan. It was the Leaf's leadership who wanted to ordering him to kill the clan and stop the uprising to preventing causing another shinobi world war. Obito said that Danzo was ordering to put all the Uchiha clan to transfer right at edge of the village, far away from the Leaf where all the Uchiha will be forgotten and isolated. That's how the Uchiha starts a coup d'etat against the Leaf. Then Danzo orders Root to put down the uprising. Itachi was trying to save Hinata's life. Itachi was trying to protect her. Itachi wanted to taunt her and trying to make her hate him. Obito then tells the history of Uchiha clan's origin and the truth behind why Itachi giving orders to kill the clan and why Itachi want Hinata make her hate him so much and why Itachi made her a monster just to kill him and she would become a hero to taking his body to the leaf. Realizing that Itachi truly loved his baby sister very much. He could never harmed her nor he would never wanted her eyes. Hinata has overcome her grief and sorrow. She now awakened the Mangekyo Sharingan, gaining access of Amaterasu, Susanoo and Tsukuyomi. Then Hinata have realized that it was the Leaf's fault for ruining her life and they have lied to her, all her life to think that Itachi was the bad guy the whole time. But she realized Itachi was innocent. He was trying to protect her and wanted to make her stronger. So now the tables have turned. Hinata announced that they are not longer hubby. They now become their new team, known as Taka. Her goal is planning to turning against the Leaf. Her goal is to kill its leadership, including Danzo Shimura.
Stay tuned for more What If stories.